Hello everyone, welcome and thank you for tuning into this video. This video is part of a series in which we will explore all the features and possibilities of Scenebrook. In this video we will explore the object scene. The object scene is a highly configurable scene type in which you can create interactive 3D scenes for virtual or augmented reality without having to write any code. So, let's get started. Let's begin by placing an object scene on the scene flow canvas. Double-click on the object scene to edit it, and it brings you to the object scene editor. Let's look at the layout of the screen. In the center is the 3D viewport. Here you can place and move objects and navigate through your scene. To move the camera, use the WASD keys on your keyboard. To rotate the camera, left-click and hold on your mouse and move the mouse to look around. If you want to reset the camera position, click Reposition in the toolbar. Left is the object list. These are all the objects that are currently available in your scene. Objects can be shapes, 3D models, buttons, audio, lighting and much more. In later videos we will discuss these object types and what you can do with them. You can also rename and delete objects here. At the top is the toolbar. Here you can select the scene you wish to edit, and next to it are all the tools available for the currently selected object. Right is the property window. It provides a simple way to change all the values of the properties of a selected object. And at the bottom is the media library and the action editor. The media library provides quick access to your uploaded assets, such as 3D models and images. The action editor is where you define advanced interaction for your scenes. So let's create a simple scene to get a feel for the object scene editor. First, we open the media library. As you can see, I already uploaded a 3D model. Scenebrook supports the GLTF format. To add this model, simply click and drag it into the viewport. The model will be loaded and selected in the object list. As you can see, this model is quite big, so we need to scale it. For that, we can use the scale property in the property window. You can scale the X, Y, or Z axis individually, but if you want to scale them all at once, simply click the linker below. Changing one value will change all three values now, so let's change it to 0.1. This is much more manageable. In the viewport, you can see the bird is selected and it shows controls to transform the object. In the toolbar, we can see the selected control. It is now set to translate, so I can move the object inside the scene. Let's move it a bit back and a bit down. To rotate an object, select Rotate in the toolbar. You now have controls to rotate the object in all directions, so let's rotate it a bit. As you can see in the property window, this 3D model contains an animation. In order to use the animation, we'll have to expose it to the object list. We can do that by simply check enable the animation. As you can see in the object list, it is now added. Starting the animation is an action. You can invoke actions by linking an event, such as a button press, to the action. So let's add a button. You can add a button by going to New Object and click on Button. Now that the button is added, we can give the button a nice color. You could also set an image for the button if you'd like. And finally, let's move the button next to the bird. Now, let's click on Actions in the bottom panel. It shows the option to add an action to the button. If you click on Add Action, it starts by showing you the events you can react on. For a button, these are hovering and activating. We chose for the name Activating because on the desktop this is clicking with a mouse, but in VR it is either using your controller as a pointer or pressing it when you use hand tracking. We choose button activated. Now we have a few options. We'll just focus on interact with another object for now, so let's click on that one. Now we can select the object we want to interact with. We'd like to start the animation, so let's choose animation. Now it shows all the actions that are available for an animation. We want to start the animation, so let's choose that one. Finally, click Save. When we preview this experience, we can see the bird and the button, and when we click on the button, the animation plays. Now we have successfully created our first interactive object scene. In the next video, we'll go over specific VR functionalities, such as teleporting, picking up objects, and anchoring them. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this tutorial series in the future.